This is a requirement, so don't allow any ad hoc worker to forget to do that or to refuse to do that. It's a requirement that after the results are tabulated in every polling unit and in every collation center, there is a poster on which the results will be written and pasted. This is for the purposes of both the voters to know the results as well as for other observers to also monitor the results as they are declared in every polling unit. Again, I want to say it is very, very important that we normally have a deadline within which parties have to give us the names of their accredited agents. We no longer allow a situation in which on the day of election, a political party will now bring somebody and say that this is our agent. You have to, the guidelines are very clear. You must give us names at least 7 days before the election, and we have done our best in previous elections to even produce tags for accredited party agents. So make sure that this is done. It's probably too late now if you have not already done that. So that we should not be accused, because it's only an accredited party agent that is allowed to observe the election in a polling unit or in a collation center. Politicians make all sorts of allegations, and our hope is that every allegation that is made is backed by proof and evidence. It's very, very important for the integrity of our electoral process. I have mentioned in Ekiti, they said we didn't use color coding. Up to today, we did election in Ekiti on June 21st. Up to today, nobody has come to show the evidence that we didn't do color coding in that election. In Ekiti, we were even accused of doing what they call photochromic voting. I don't know whether anybody here knows what photochromic voting is. But somehow they said that if you vote for a candidate or a party, the ballot paper has been pre-programmed technologically so that what has been chosen will transfer to another voter. Or if it's not the candidate that had been pre-programmed, then the indelible, the ink for the thumbprint will disappear. Now, these are very, very creative ways, but really futile ways of trying to blame us. For general elections, when we have to produce large quantities of ballot papers, that's where in 2011 we produced ballot papers abroad. So if those ballot papers are produced abroad, maybe that's why you may even contemplate that that kind of technology may be used. All the governorship elections we've done since 2011, the ballot papers are produced here in Nigeria. There is no company in Nigeria that has the capacity to do anything photochromic in the manner in which it is being alleged. In fact, just last week, I was at a conference of Commonwealth electoral commissioners. All the electoral commissioners in the Commonwealth countries were there. And I asked them, I said, please, can somebody explain to me what photochromic voting is? Because in Nigeria, we are being accused of photochromic voting. And nobody knew anything. All the Commonwealth countries, 53 countries, nobody knew anything. Only Zambia said that they were one time accused. The Electoral Commission in Zambia was one time accused of photochromic voting, and it was said that when you thumbprint, it will disappear. And what they did was to get stakeholders, get a copy of the ballot paper, thumbprint it, keep it overnight, and call everybody back, and they opened it, and nothing photochromic had happened. I'm sorry I'm belaboring this point, but really, we should avoid desperate ways of undermining deliberately the electoral process. We are human. We have no absolute guarantees that every worker in INEC has integrity. But we have mechanisms of finding out those who have done something wrong so that they can be prosecuted. And we will never protect anybody who has done anything wrong. Since we came into INEC, we have said categorically that we have sworn to uphold the Constitution and the Electoral Act. We, as commissioners and chairmen of the commission, will not do anything to undermine the integrity of the electoral process. We will not ask anybody to do anything wrong, and whoever does anything wrong has himself or herself to blame. And we have remained alive to that commitment. So we will not protect anybody. If anybody does anything, the security agencies are there to help us apprehend them and to help us prosecute them. But unnecessary allegations overheat the polity, undermine the integrity of the election, and really poisons the atmosphere. We should all be working together in order to improve the integrity of the electoral process. So I want to give assurance to all the stakeholders here and the people of Osun State that come August 9 election, we will do our best to ensure a level playing field for every candidate, for every party, for every contestant. We will be non-partial, we will be non-partisan, we will be impartial, and we have required all our staff to do so. And God willing, it will come to pass. Our goal is to ensure that the Osun elections are the best elections so far conducted in this country. I have no doubt that the people of Osun State would be proud to have that happen, and I want to urge everybody to please to contribute to achieving that goal. Let this election be peaceful. Let it be non-violent. Let everybody come out without let or hindrance by anybody, whether thugs or even the security agencies, so that everybody will come out and do their civic duty, so that at the end of the day, when the result is declared, the person who would have won that election is the true reflection of the true choice of the people of Osun State. May God Almighty enable us achieve that goal. And may it come to pass so that well after the election, maybe we will come back to Osun and congratulate the people of Osun State for the best election ever conducted in this country. Thank you very much.
INEC Chairman Professor Atairu Jega talking about the plans of the Commission ahead of the August 9, 2014 governorship election in Osun State. He said so many things. Some of the major things he said is that the election in Osun State, as a goal of INEC, is planned to be one of the best, perhaps the best in the history of the country. And he says that the Commission is planning to do color coding for ballot papers that would be specific for each local government area, so that easily one can identify which color ballot papers belong to a local government area. And right about now, climbing to the podium is the new Inspector General of Police, Sulaiman Abba, to give his remarks.
Jega, our leader in the exercise ahead of us, the Honorable Resident Commissioner Osun State, and other commissioners here present, that is the one of Oyo and Cross River, who is my very intimate friend. The Honorable National Commissioner for Osun State Governorship election, other senior INEC officers from the National